This brush is bone dry. Just listen to the sound of it. It snaps. Normally this time of year, the Kimball Reservoir is right about where I'm sitting, but this year it's much lower. The gunman fired over and over inside this busy bar. 7 shots in all, and then he ran out the back. Normally this time of the season, they're at 20 inches of rain. This season, just 2 inches. But on the weekends and during the mornings, there is a line around the corner sometimes. There's a lot of work to do and a lot of workers to hire. Get ready to see plenty of help wanted signs because California Waste Solutions has to expand big time. You see right now, the company has 50 full-time employees. But by next year, they'll quadruple that number. 200 full-timers. They chose really expensive wines. This bottle costs $2,200 just for this bottle. Well, that's nothing compared to what these thieves stole. They're unlocking the garage from the outside, and that allows the thieves to roll up the garage manually. And it gives them access to thousands of dollars worth of goods inside.
Oh, complete surprise. Yeah, I'd never heard of this happening.
But it happened to Laurel and her Livermore family on Christmas night while they were sleeping. She woke up to find 2 of her husband's $15,000 triathlon bikes stolen. At first, she thought she left the garage door open. Then police told her how the thieves got in.
About the size of a quarter right here.
They cut a tiny hole in the window, then used a clothes hanger to pull the emergency latch, allowing the crooks to manually open the door.
We've probably had 3 or 4 of them in 2014, residential burglaries through the garage like that.
In YouTube videos, burglars brag the whole thing can take only 6 seconds.
If you go on YouTube, there's plenty of videos on how to break into people's garages, and we wanted to provide a video on how to prevent that from happening.
So Livermore police put out this video warning homeowners and showing them how to prevent a garage break-in. And the fix is really cheap, this zip tie. What you do is you thread it through this emergency release latch. And once you tighten it, then it's a lot more difficult for thieves to pull the release. You can still open your garage door like normal. This just affects the release. Laurel's garage window is fixed, and her family's added a more expensive security precaution.
Now we have alarm on this main garage door.
The thieves got away with bikes and thousands of dollars worth of those bikes, but it could have been a lot worse. The family, they did have the door to the house locked, so that's a good reminder tonight. We're live in Livermore, Ryan Takeo, KPIX5. If you get seasick, you probably don't want to apply for a job here. This is a startup hub, and it's about to set sail. It's not your imagination. This workspace is swaying, and for the last 2 years, it's been staying put, docked here at Pier 50. The 135-foot former ferry houses 5 startups, including Luke Van Horn's. His startup allows companies to monitor real-time energy use. Van Horn got in on the boat's ground floor, or sea level, if you will.
What was the draw to come here? Well, it's a ship, which is awesome.
Every day, his office's backyard is the bay. And when have you ever heard this during an interview?
Seal.
It's all part of the charm aboard the Icebreaker.
I think it's a great idea. It's just that there are rules and they have to be followed.
The rule is that any boat at the dock needs to be functional.
It was never our intention to break the rules.
The workspace's co-owner says it was an honest mistake. Now he's trying to make sure the boat works.
So how much is this voyage going to cost you?
Well, I don't know, and what I've learned about ships is that it always costs more than you think, but our estimate right now is about $30,000.
For him, it's worth the money for this unique space. As the startups try to stay afloat on board, this boss needs to make sure the space works. Perched on a hill 13 stories tall, a view of Warren Hall reached many. And there were many different reasons to watch it go.
My kids couldn't wait to see it blow up.
Yeah, it's definitely emotional.
For Rob Warren, it was personal.
The building is named after my grandfather.
His grandfather helped bring then Cal State Hayward here.
If you talk to a lot of people who came to Cal State or who grew up in the area, it's a real icon.
It was until boom.
But Warren Hall had to go. It was the worst earthquake hazard in the Cal State system.
I wasn't expecting it to be so spectacular.
Hayward native Nicole Leah did not know about the building's danger, or it turns out, how much the tower meant to her.
Every time we would go to my Grandma Rose's and Papa Ed's house, we would watch it all the way until you couldn't see it anymore. So I think that's where it kind of hit me. hate crime from childhood.
About this far?
Earthquake researchers are fond of the implosion for a different reason. It's not every day you know when and where the earth will move. This one passed the toe test.
I could feel it in my feet. Of course, there was the boom, boom, boom percussion, but really I was looking for the ground motion myself.
This week they put 600 sensors around campus, close to the Hayward Fault, but won't get the info back for months. For something that took 10 seconds, there's sure to be a lasting impact, whether that's what experts find or what some find missing.
It's just, you know, my family being here and everybody and seeing this landmark that I've grown up with for so long, it going down, it just kind of got me.